Ma ma da ba da ba bum 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 ba 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 da ba ba bum ba dum bum 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 nine 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 nine. So I want you to feel where your body contacts the ground. If you're sitting, it's your rear end. If you're standing, it's your feet. If you're standing on your hands, it's your hands. I want you to feel where your body contacts the ground. And I want you to relax totally so that your body weight drops through the floor. The center of the earth, I think it's 3,000 feet down. It's there. And you're out of touch with it. How do you get in touch with the center of the earth? Through relaxing your center of gravity. You are feeling the part of you that extends below the earth, right? Is your when you put up your hand, is you limited to your thumb tip? No, there's like part of you that goes beyond it. Your aura, your energy. Your thoughts travel out. They're not like stuck inside your head, right? Your view of the world is the materialistic view, which is partly true and partly false. And that's a long story connected to Descartes and in medicine to Galen. But that's a bigger story than we're interested in now. What we're for our purposes here, just don't be obsessed with your mechanistic, materialistic view and know that you are greater than this little body, right? So I want you to feel the part of you that extends below the earth. Now, you don't have to get all esoteric. We're just going to deal with posture and physiology here. When you can feel if your energy is uptight. Here's uptight, and here's down and relaxed. You can feel if your energy's uptight in your head. What's going to happen? What happened? What's going to happen? Why did this happen? Why won't this happen? You know? Or you can just let it go and breathe into your lower body. Breathe into the lower part of your lung. And feel your connection to the earth mechanically. Where does your body touch the earth? And what can you do right now so you more of your body weight relaxes into the ground? You know what I mean? You in Qigong and Tai Chi, it's called your rooting, like a tree sending down roots. And they say as tall as you are, at least your roots should go that low below the ground. Again, you don't have to imagine it, but you have to feel it. In other words, to put it simply, when you're standing, you should feel more and more weight on your thighs. If you're standing properly, your thighs should be working so hard that you feel the thigh muscles really exercising just by standing, because all the tension in your body is dropping down into your thighs. Why do people go to clubs and put on the music and dance and stuff? It's a clever way to get the energy out of your head and down into your thighs, down into your hips, to drop. It's very tribal. And that whole culture is brilliant. All this kind of rave culture is brilliant, except people become very attached to sex and drugs and nearly always, if not always, drain their life energy through that attachment. So like a rave culture that was not attached to sex and drugs would be very high. So you're dropping your body weight through the ground. Now, it's kind of easiest to start this practice standing. When you're standing, all your weight goes in your thighs, not in your knees. The knees are a weak joint. People injure their knees very easily. If you practice this stuff wrong, you put too much pressure on your knees. So all the body pressure is on your thighs. And what happens to your spine when that happens? It's free. Your spine is free to relax and open up and extend. All the vertebrae can separate. Most people are standing in a way where they put the energy on their spine, on the lower back. It just tweaks, everything is wrong. So this is called the horse stance in karate. You're standing so you drop your weight on your thighs. And when you drop your weight on your thighs, you feel your connection to the ground physically. Now, to combine the esoteric connection with that, that's great. Like put your mind down, like feel down. There's all that earth under you. There's all this gravity at work. It's a mysterious, wonderful process, and it's free. People like things that are free. Gravity is free, and you can use it for your health. Now, as you're dropping all your weight on your thighs, you're standing, you're dropping all your weight on your thighs. Naturally, your breathing is going to open up. It opens up your whole thorax, your whole torso. You can breathe more easily. Huh. Everyone likes these Maori tribal dances. You see, they squat. They're very They do it before their rugby games. It's very good. It's very, very intelligent biomechanics. Very, very, very masculine in a tribal, ancestral way that we've lost. Same thing in the gym, doing squats with weights on you. Weights themselves, everyone should invest like $50 or something, or $20 in one of these kettlebells. They're great. Iron itself, it grounds you down, right? It's a heavy thing. Most people are sitting there on their computers 10 hours a day, their cell phones, everything's up in their head, everything's hi-fi, high-tech. Iron, why do people love going to the gym so much? Iron is very grounding. It's heavy. It connects you down to the ground. So when you do this exercise, you can lift weights at the same time, and every time you lift up a weight, feel how it pushes you down on the ground, right? Grounding. Now, most nutritionists say that most everyone's suffering a mineral deficiency. Minerals are part of this grounding. They're part of this connection to the earth you should have that you don't have. And to mineralize the body is another grounding process, right? I mean, all of nutrition is about grounding. But again, I don't want you to visualize and conceptualize what I'm saying. It's a practice. It's a practice. You stand and you put all your weight on your thighs and you release all the tension out of your mind, out of your body, and you drop it all on your thighs. That's the place that can handle it. Now, you can also do this practice sitting in full lotus. And the more pain you can go through safely, the more that also helps you to release. That pain is the release happening. Pain is great. What does not kill you makes you stronger. The pain that you feel when you're sitting in full lotus, and I know 99% of you probably can't even get in full lotus, so y'all, let's start training. Work on your health, people. Do not trade your health for wealth, and use your wealth for health. So to sit in full lotus and relax through all the pain that comes up, that pain is all the tension working itself out of all the channels in your body. Where's the pain coming from? People get such a nonsense limited view. Pain's bad, avoid pain. You know, what are you, 5? You know, could you be less psychologically mature? Pain is the healer. Now, too much pain isn't good. You can injure yourself with too much pain. You shouldn't force yourself into lotus and injure yourself. You can start sitting in half lotus or quarter lotus or Burmese posture. For now, I'm going to recommend don't do the Kundalini practices where you bring energy up the spine. Just avoid that stuff. We're not so clear about if it's good to get into at the end of the day. So you're feeling your connection to the center of the earth, and you're feeling how up in your head and your shoulders and disconnected your energy is from the center of the earth, right? And you're releasing all the tension so that you drop into the center of the earth, and it feels so good. There was like about a year ago, I was feeling so worn out, and I just started going to the park every day and doing squats with breathing. You know, you breathe out and you squat down, you breathe in and you stand up, you breathe out and you squat down, you breathe in, you stand up. I was doing that with bare feet, and I could just it just renewed me. I felt all the energy of the earth coming up through me. You know, it's not rocket science, people. When you go outside and you see a tree growing, that's because all the energy from the earth in part is coming up through the roots. And you go outside to a parking lot and you see nothing growing, it's because the nature is cut off from the earth and its roots, right? People want to debunk all this new age stuff and debase it. People, a lot of it is kind of like super duper common sense. Pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Don't it always seem to go? You don't know what you got till it's gone. You pave paradise, put up a parking lot. The hippies got most of it right. What was the big thing they messed up on? Sex and drugs, basically. You know, sex done wrong is probably the biggest health drainer of all. But don't get me wrong, almost all of us need the proper love as part of our health, and to give the proper love as part of our health. But it's a long sugya, right? I have another video all about that if you scroll down my playlist. The clean truth about sex. So start working on this grounding, and you realize you can't work on it when you're overthinking things, which is the point. Don't overthink things. Your connection to your breath, and your breath going down in your body, going into the belly, going to the lower part of the lung. Your connection to the earth through your posture. That's more important than endlessly obsessing on things. Okay, so if you study my meditation method, there's about 24 points to it. So this is one of the points. And any one of the points that you hold on to and you develop, you're gonna have a big breakthrough. Because that's just the way it goes. Please be in touch. And please practice. That makes me happy when I hear people practicing what we talk about here. My practice extends across the Atlas, more powerful than 2 Cleopatras. Bomb graffiti on the tomb of Nefertiti. Okay, so please practice, and please tell me about your practice. All right, bye.